Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Another week, another show. It's Mark. It's Bryon. No Josh today. So we are on monocam vision. Just Bryon and I on one shot. Hope you guys all enjoy it for the rest of the show.
It's fine.
It's going to be an hour of just looking at us without any camera movements.
Or if you're listening to us, it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
If you're listening to us, what's wrong with you? Anyways.
I miss you, Josh. We miss you.
We miss you.
Seducer,
yes,
producer.
He's home taking care of our baby sister who is having back issues.
Yeah, never fun.
Yeah, so he's taking care of her.
Been there before.
While she starts, she's going to start physical therapy to help out the situation soon.
Okay.
So
I'm sure you'll be back next week, and you can tell everybody what's going on.
Yeah.
Or soon. Oh, because you might have to be staying home with her for a little bit longer than just today.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Is he going to be doing ETV tomorrow?
Yes. Possibly.
Possibly.
We're trying to figure it out.
Okay.
Because across the time when fiance Josh comes home, and he can leave, so just making sure
it all jives,
things all fall together. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so a person who wasn't going to be able to make it might be able to make it now, so that could help offset.
Okay.
Where he doesn't need to if he doesn't have to.
That's fine.
So.
Well, we are doing a new ETV tomorrow.
We are.
Which is, we haven't had a new ETV drop in like 2 months.
Well, there is a new one that just got put up last night.
Oh.
Yes.
Which one's this?
Heartbeat Music Festival. The Equilibrium TV stage is now up.
Wow.
On the channel. It aired last night. It will be up on the YouTube today or tomorrow.
Oh, okay. So it's like a highlight of the whole thing?
It's a highlight of the Equilibrium TV stage, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, whatever.
2 songs from each of the bands that played.
That makes sense.
There was a DJ who played. It was kind of hard to like cut.
Yeah.
Because it was like one long freestyle.
Because it's DJ.
Well, because a bunch of people just also came along and started rapping and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's no like real like conducive, and there's no like songs really that I knew that I like. It was going to be a bear to try to.
Gotcha.
I might make a special cut down the road when we do like something.
Well, you can just put it on YouTube.
Yeah, that'll probably be on YouTube, a YouTube special. So.
Wow. Okay, I had no idea.
Yeah. So
now, what happened to the interview we did?
It's on. It's airing. It aired.
It's not on YouTube though.
Yeah, it is.
When that hasn't. I've not seen that at all.
It's on there. It should be. If not, I'll put it up.
All right.
I know that it's aired on the channel.
No, I know that, but it hasn't been on the YouTube.
Yeah, it was on the Peg Media and everything, so it's been airing across the country.
I know, but I want to see it on the YouTube so I can air it in my neck of the woods.
All right, I'll put it up. I thought I'd put it up. Maybe I forgot.
No. I looked last week and it wasn't up.
Oh, okay. Well, Heartbeat's up. So.
That's exciting. Good to hear. That's more important, actually.
Yeah.
So awesome. Wow. And what band we're doing tomorrow is Rough Edges?
Chris Urentes.
Is it Chris Urentes and the Rough Edges?
I'm going with that until he tells me different.
Right. I don't know.
Which will probably tell me tomorrow. Chris Urentes and the Rough Edges is tomorrow's band.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
All right. We'll be doing that.
And a bunch of our bands are playing all over the place. Alumni bands that have been on the show are playing like all over the place. So I try to keep up with it on the Equilibrium TV Facebook page of sharing the band's gigs of where they're playing around. So
it's a lot.
Keep an eye on there. But we also do have a Spotify playlist. If you look up Equilibrium Alumni Playlist or EQTV Alumni Playlist on Spotify, it'll have every band who's been on the show is on there. So all their songs.
Look at
that are work friendly
on Spotify.
So I try to make it so it's work friendly, so you can play it anywhere and not not get in trouble. So
all right. Well, Mark, real quick before we get on with the show.
Yes.
I have to say, Sunday, July 27th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Yes.
The Manchester Comic and Toy Convention.
Yes.
Our friend Andrew puts a hell of a show on.
He does. It's quite the show. It's at the Army-Navy Club.
At the Army-Navy Club in Manchester, Connecticut on 1090 Main Street.
The main street of Manchester, where everything happens in Manchester.
Everything.
So if you can't find it, you're not looking hard enough because it's the easiest show to find.
Right.
It's really like right off like 284, is that what it is?
You know what?
But it's off one of those.
You just type in your Maps app and you'll find it.
You'll find it. The map app of your choice.
It's going to have kids and adult cosplay.
Yes.
Registrations from 12 to 1. Contest begins at 1:30. Comics, toys, collectibles. Also, featured guest Matt C. Ryan.
C stands for comics. And his sidekick will be there as well.
His sidekick? You will be
I
there.
will be there. I'm not like listed on the thing or anything, but
no. It should say Matt C. Ryan and Mark
and friend.
and friends.
It's kind of funny now, like when Matt talks about stuff for the shows, he's like, we. I'm like, where's my cut of this money that we're making?
Oh, yeah. Well, this is a big get. Stuart Zagnut,
Yes.
Pokemon's Professor Oak. I'm assuming he does the voice to that.
You are correct, sir.
He will be there.
He will be.
That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
And Adam and Makina Willanetta, creators of Punk Taco, will be there.
Let me see how that's spelled.
Don't-
That's called Willenta.
Huh?
Willenta.
What did I say?
Willanetta?
Willanetta.
No, that's Willenta.
Oh, well, okay.
For future.
All right.
When you promote. Make sure you say the name correctly.
You got it right. I was close. I was close. Anyway.
This is why we're a good team.
Yeah.
You like talking, and I know how to say things correctly.
I don't
so
like
I can
talking.
tell you how to say it correctly.
You're right. Anyway, they're all going to be there.
Yes.
It's going to be a great time. I will be there. I'm two-table Brian.
Two-table Brian.
Two
Two-table
tables.
Brian. You going to bring your belt with you?
I don't have a belt yet. This is not my belt.
Brian, two tables?
This is the table's belt right now.
Yeah.
This is the belt we're working for.
Yeah. Well, there's a big thing happening, so I'm not going to tell you about it right now.
All
I'm
right.
going to flip this over so you can't
We
see.
have today's show. We're going to give our review on the new Superman film.
Yes.
We're going to have results for the wrestling challenge.
Correct.
Before we do those two things, Mark, how was your weekend? Anything worth of note? I have a few things myself, but I'll throw it to you first.
It was a busy week here at the studio, but besides that, we had the Town Green celebration in Enfield.
Yep, we did.
So I went there on Saturday for the studio to promote and talk to folks and get people interested in coming into the studio. So did that for a couple hours on Saturday. It was kind of cool to kind of like, see everybody. It's like the one time a year, I try to be a townie and
It was
basically
warm
run into
out,
everybody. It was nasty. It was not
Yeah.
even warm. It was gross. You could like feel it. It's like you're walking through it. But yeah, did that Saturday, and also learned from Matt Ryan that we're going to a new show that we found that he got invited to out in Greenfield, Massachusetts
Wow.
in September
Wow.
at the Greenfield Fairgrounds.
An outdoor show.
I don't know if it's outdoors. I want to say it's inside the fairgrounds building.
Okay.
So once I get more info about it, I'll let you know.
Interesting.
But it's a
Okay.
toy and comic show.
Okay.
So
Sounds familiar. Is it
Yeah.
new?
it's not new. It's moved. It was in Springfield before.
Okay.
I think it's like the New England, I don't know.
Okay.
something.
And they moved to the fairgrounds.
Yeah, they moved to the fairgrounds in Greenfield.
Okay.
Mass.
All right.
So,
Cool.
yeah, found out I'll be doing that with Matt. And then we're also trying to figure out what day I'll be appearing at Trificon with him, or if I'm going to be appearing at Trificon with him.
Well, that Sunday is Blitzkrieg.
Yes, so it won't be
That same
Sunday.
weekend.
So probably that Saturday, if it happens. Yeah, and then Connecticut Horror Fest is coming up as well in September. It's that next weekend in September, basically. I think it's the 13th is the Greenfield show, and then I think the 20th is Horror Fest.
Why is Matt doing Horror Fest?
Yes, he does it every year. Yeah, he's
Oh.
in there every year.
Interesting.
Yeah, he goes into zombie caricatures. And it's crazy.
Yeah. That's cool.
I've never been, but he's like, you need to go to this thing.
Yeah,
So I'm
well,
like, all right.
there's a lot of good guests going to be at it.
Yes. Yeah.
We'll talk more as we get closer.
Yeah, as we get closer to it, we'll definitely get into it. But,
So what else, Mark? Anything else?
that's about it. Just basically doing that. Yeah, it's basically, it's been it was nicely quiet, which has been nice.
We finished Poker Face Season 2, which was
Oh,
fantastic.
excuse me. It's the Western Mass comic book show.
Western Mass. I'll have to look into this.
Yes, September 13th at the Franklin County Fairgrounds in Greenfield, Mass.
Okay. Might want to just go and check it out.
Yeah.
We finished Poker Face Season 2. A lot of
Nice,
fun.
nice.
Great season. If you like the first season, you're gonna love it. The second one, very different. A lot of different things happen. Great celebrity guests. John Mulaney being one of the best. Also, I think he's a producer. But Also, I did finish Shrinking season 1 and season 2. I know I haven't mentioned on the show.
I know you've been watching it.
Huh?
I know you were watching it.
Yes. It was season 2 was a hard watch because you get to a point where like, do I want to cry or do I not want to cry? So it was like a little, you're like debating. Still, fantastic show. Harrison Ford, I would say this is his like one of his best
for sure. Yeah.
Acting things in his career.
Yeah.
The whole cast is wonderful. There is some like moments of like that. Since you watched it, this is not a spoiler by any means, but there were a couple of times where I forget the guy's name who has a food truck. What's his face?
Oh yes, the kid.
The kid. He has a food truck. In season 2, he worked his butt to get this food truck.
Yeah.
And then he's just like, "Hey guys, can you clean up? I got a date." And I'm like, that pulled me. I'm like, wait, what? And then he's dating the doctor that Harrison Ford. I'm like, what? That was so out of left field. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
That was like a weird moment in the show. I'm just like, that was just like there. And
he took him to an appointment because he didn't have any way of getting there. Harrison Ford's character.
I remember. I know, but like
has Parkinson's.
It was just bizarre to me.
Yeah.
Anyway, still love the show.
It's a great show.
Season 3 should be really good because they're bringing Michael J. Fox in.
Yes.
Did you know about that?
I did know about that. Yes. It's a big get.
Also, Bill Lawrence seems like he's going to have a lot on his plate because ABC picked up the reboot of Scrubs.
Yes.
On top of that, he is also doing another show, I think, for HBO.
Yeah.
So he has not only Shrinking season 3 happening, now this reboot of Scrubs, now a potential other show.
Yeah. Well, Shrinking's a little bit less, I think, intensive in the fact that I think Jason Segel helps out a lot.
Well, I'm just saying.
On that side of things. And it's also like there's not as many episodes as like a network.
Right.
They're like 8 or so episodes, 8 to 9, 10 episodes, I think, at the most.
It was like 10.
Yeah. So they can do those in like a summer and blow through it really quickly and be done with it.
Shrinking, fabulous show.
Yeah.
Loved it.
And Jason Segel's amazing in it.
Yes.
And the guy from Ted Lasso, also a writer.
He's a producer.
Great.
Yeah.
He was great in it.
He is great.
The guy who killed his wife in a car accident.
Spoiler.
Yes. I mean, it's 3 seasons in, or 2 seasons in at this point. If you haven't, like, that's a major plot point of the whole show, basically.
Right.
You don't know that, then you're not gonna. And forget you, Rocky, and I don't even have Apple TV Plus, but I'm gonna give you grief about spoiling sugar.
Oh well, we did say spoilers before we said it.
We did.
We
gave time.
We did. All right. We did. Alice and me did start watching Murderbot with Alexander Skarsgård.
Yes, another show that Rocky will never watch.
We're 5 episodes in. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's gonna go. Elevator pitch of the show is like groups of scientists from different corporations are exploring the universe, but to get insured to do such things, they have to bring a security bot.
Yes.
A sec bot. So Skarsgård, his bot, he's a little bit different. He was made a little bit poorly, and he's a little bit like very dry, sarcastic humor internally, not outwardly.
Kind of sounds like that Prometheus a little bit.
Well, hold on. So he gets brought on to this group to be a security bot. He wants nothing to do with humans. He just wants to watch TV. So there's some great like space TV they show, which has a lot of celebrity cameos in it.
Yeah.
And he's obsessed with just watching TV. He doesn't want to do he wants to do the very bare minimum of anything. So it's dry humor.
Yeah.
There's science fiction action.
There's murder.
Oh, and there's murder.
Because he is called Murderbot.
He's called Murderbot.
So.
But so far so good. 5 episodes in. I can't really give a verdict until I see the whole thing, but I mean,
you can.
I'm enjoying it.
Just you don't want to.
I'd rather see the whole thing.
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah. And I guess it did well enough that a season 2 is happening.
Well, it's Apple TV Plus. Basically anything gets a second season.
Unless
you're really, really trying not to.
Well, I mean, they canceled Mythic Quest after
already
season 4.
That was like 4 seasons. I'm saying if you do 1 season, you don't get a second season, you're really trying hard.
You not trying hard?
I'm saying you have to try hard not to get a second season.
Well, Apple TV is pretty good.
They basically just give them out like paper at this
Not
point.
real. I mean, Apple TV is very. I mean, so far they don't really.
I wouldn't say everything they put out has been fantastic.
Listen, I've never watched all of the things.
There's
on
some
Apple TV.
shows I've watched in there. They're like, oh, boy.
But I mean, like obviously, people love Silo.
Yes,
People
Silo's amazing.
love.
C was great. Jason Momoa show.
Yeah, I mean, a lot
That
of the
was really
shows
good.
are
the
very.
morning show I hear is really good. I'll never watch it, but I heard it was really good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's a lot of good shows on there. I
Yeah.
gotta watch The Studio. That's next on my list.
Studio, I try. It's just I don't know.
I'm excited to watch The Studio.
Yeah, awkward humor just doesn't interest me.
Well, it's very Curb, which I love Curb.
Yeah,
but I know there's
same.
there's a lot of yelling.
I'm not a big fan of Curb. I'm probably one of those weird people who doesn't like. I don't like awkward humor.
Oh.
Like when people are acting awkward and like out of place humor.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
All right.
It just makes me feel awkward. It makes me feel like I'm that person and I don't want to be in that situation.
I gotcha.
So I just I don't like feeling like ick.
Okay. All right. Well, Studio's
Yeah.
next.
It's
for
funny.
Me.
I've watched a couple episodes.
Yeah.
It's good. It's just it's not my
It's not your cup of tea. That's fine.
Yeah.
But those are the only things I watched. Real quickly, I spent the entire weekend changing the fan/light in our shower, which has been broken for a month.
Exhaust fan.
It was a bear. Saturday, I thought it was we acquired a new motor, so I was like, oh, it's the motor. I can change out the motor. Maybe it's the motor because it would turn on, turn off. So I thought the motor was dying. Well, I took forever to pull out the unit. It was just the part. Big nightmare. It's not like a normal plastic one.
No.
This is an old school, like heavy glass. Everything is like really put in there well because it's just too fancy.
They're made to be replaced at all, as opposed to parted replacements.
I knew the motor wasn't gonna fix it.
Yeah.
This took me from 1 to 5 in the afternoon on Saturday.
Yeah.
Once I changed the fan, I had to go to Home Depot, buy the stuff, do this, do that.
So
Got
is it
it
the
up
annoying
there.
thing if it's the only light in the bathroom, or do you at least have like vanity lights
Yes,
as well?
this is just the shower.
Okay. So you have another light
Yes,
in the so you're not like in the darkness.
No,
like,
right.
With a light.
So I had to.
Because our bathroom downstairs is like that. So if like the light goes out, it's like there's no light in there. So I have to like
There's
climb
lights
up
in the
dark.
bathroom. This is the light in the shower. So
Yeah.
we've been taking a shower in the dark with no fan for a month, and it had to be done. Had to be fixed. Changed the motor. Took all day. I was so disappointed. Did not fix it.
Yeah.
But I knew as I was doing it, I saw the corrosion in the wiring, in the plug, the little mini plugs.
Yeah.
I was like, this is not going to do it. I was so.
You gotta
I took the L.
Yeah.
Sunday.
Redo the wiring.
Do the whole thing. Well, Sunday, it took me from 2 in the afternoon until 8 p.m. Like, I had to go to Home Depot 2 more times, and every step forward, there was a block.
Yeah.
So I had to.
It would have been cheaper just to buy a new fan.
No, I
just
did.
Replace it completely.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. So I had to rip out the whole thing, the whole encasing, and online they show you these videos. It's so easy.
Yeah.
Well,
if you're an electrician, it is.
No, it's not even that. Because ours is it's this big glass bowl with 2 lights, 2 light bulbs, and it's heavy as all hell.
Yeah.
Well, I ripped everything out in the metal box. I got to rip the metal box out. So
Electrical box.
the one screw, okay, I get the screw out.
Yeah.
Yanking, it's stuck. I look, they had attached this metal box. There's a little tab that comes out, and it's stuck between 2 pieces of wood.
Then they screwed into the wood.
They screwed it in, but they did it from the attic. I'm not going up in the attic, and there's no way I could get up there. So I had to go back to Home Depot, get myself a very long screwdriver, and tin snips just in case I had to cut the box out.
Yeah.
So I had to smush the box.
Yeah.
Get my hand all the way up there. And I bought one of those cool screwdrivers where you can twist and twist back.
Yes.
The mechanical ones.
Yes.
I get this long ass screw. That screw, it must have been that big, Mark.
It's a wood screw.
So I'm yanking.
Yeah.
Still not coming out. And I'm like, what?
It's attached on the sides.
there's one more screw. They did a screw between the beam, the metal plate, into the wood.
That's what they have to do.
I got that out.
Yeah.
So got everything ripped out. Did the wiring. All good. I've done wiring before. It's not a big deal. Then the exhaust fan out was 3 inches. The exhaust tube was 4 inches. So I had to go back to Home Depot, get a connector.
Yeah.
So then
Adapter.
I get the adapter, Mark. And I'm like, okay, home stretch, baby, home stretch. I look at the tube because I got to pull the tube out. There's about this much of the tube ripped.
Ugh.
And I'm like, are you...
Electrical tape. Duct tape.
I duct taped it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not...
That's all I got to do.
I can't go up there and do that.
No, it's just duct tape. It'll work.
Duct taped it.
That's why it's called duct tape.
Right. It's for the ducks.
It's for the ducks.
That's for the ducks. So I did that. Wiring. Did it. Put it up there. And it's a LED light. And oh my God, the fan's so quiet.
Yeah.
And the LED, if you flip it twice, it does like a low light. It's like a night light if you wanted.
Yeah.
It's
like a whole new bathroom.
Oh, and the shower was so disgusting because all this stuff had fallen.
Yeah.
So then I spent another hour cleaning the shower thoroughly because the shower had not had a fan working for a month. So it was just mildewy and gross.
Yeah.
So that was my whole weekend.
Yeah.
But I got it.
And you feel accomplished.
Yeah.
And Allison's happy to have a nice, quiet fan in the shower.
She goes, the fan's on? I go, yeah, this is what it sounds like normally.
Look at that.
The other fan was like, it sounded like the Batmobile. It was like, it was a nightmare.
Yeah.
It was you ever get into a project, you're so far deep, and you're just kind of like, I'm finishing this. I don't care. That's where I was. I was like, no matter what was in my way, I'm going to defeat this.
Luckily, Claire's uncle is an electrician. So, because I don't do well with electricity.
Well, I hit the breaker.
No, but even still, I don't like to mess with electricity.
Yeah.
So, when we had our issue in the bathroom, like 2 years ago now, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Probably longer than that. When Claire broke her leg and we had the pipe and everything.
Yeah, well, that's different. The pipe burst.
So, yeah, but that had like hook up the fan and everything and do all that stuff. So
yeah.
Luckily, he was able to come over and help me out, take care of that because I dread it. We have like in our upstairs bathroom, we have like a fan, but there's also like a heat lamp.
Yeah, we have one of those
as well.
too. Yeah.
So it's like I always dread like, oh God, when that thing, I'm gonna not be able to. That's gonna be my downfall. That's when I tell Claire like, I'm sorry, I'll start packing my stuff and I'll be going.
I did our electric
because I'm not gonna be able to do it
in the basement.
I'm gonna stress out about it.
I put all the wood paneling up and I redid the boxes and I just killed the breaker, fixed the box. It's not a big deal. This was easy. You hit the breaker. They sell now the screws with electrical. You put all the things they screw.
Yeah.
They have something cool now. It's like a long thing, and you just put all three in.
Yeah.
And it connects it all.
Well, yeah, but remember those houses were all built in the 70s, probably. So that's why.
Yeah.
It's probably the first time anyone's gone up there since the 70s to do any of that stuff.
Probably. This is
why people do it like electively and not wait till it breaks. So that way you don't have to like.
Now it's
like you choose to break, you go through that pain.
But now, if it were to break, it's easily changeable.
Exactly.
Because I know what
you know how it works.
But
again, it won't. Something else that you don't know how to do will break, and then you have to fix that out, and then you'll have to go through this all over again.
Oh, I still have a hole inside of the house that needs to be patched. I got to do that next. I mean, last year I just did a whole new toilet
inside of the house. What the heck?
Near the attic, there's a little bird box happening. Like between the roof
woodpecker
and a piece of wood fell, so it's like a little tiny opening. I gotta fix that.
Squirrels get in there.
Oh, we had 2 squirrels living in there in our attic.
I bet you couldn't even get them out.
Nope, couldn't. I was up there. I'm up in the attic.
Give them food.
And I go. I see them poking their heads up, looking at me, and I go bang, bang, bang. They just look at me and laugh. They don't care.
That's this guy's problem.
We think a mom had babies up there.
Oh yeah.
In the spring.
Now they're like there.
But I have to go and patch this hole in the middle of the day when nobody's up there.
Or hope there's no one up there.
Usually there's not.
Yeah.
We had a camera up there because I was like watching. So.
Special edition of a.
Special.
Backyard buddies.
That's not YouTube worthy. It's not going up on YouTube.
The attic sessions.
It's just an attic.
The attic sessions.
I kept thinking I was going to see a ghost or something up there. Ah!
Some guy walking. What's going on?
Oh my God, that would creep me out. Anyway, that was my weekend. I was like, I don't know how I watched all the wrestling I did in the middle of all that.
It's a lot.
I was exhausted.
You watched it in the morning, like yesterday morning and
Saturday, after I went through that whole horrible stuff, I watched NXT.
Yeah.
Then Saturday, I watched the rest of NXT, and then Saturday night's main event before I started working at 2. And then I watched Evolution Monday morning.
Yeah.
And
or half of it Sunday night, and then the rest of it Monday morning.
And I finished it last night. Then I watched Monday Night Raw this morning. I have to watch it in the morning. That's my life.
Yeah, I guess.
Ugh.
You're an old man. You can't stay up late.
I'm up at 6, so I go watch it at 6.
Insane.
I know. I started Monday Night Raw at 6. I was done by 8:30.
It's like one of the guys, I'm dubbing some DVDs from him that I used to work with that did freelancing with, and he needed an extra copy after he got the original copies. He's like, can I get an extra copy? I'm like, yeah, sure. I just dropped off my house. He's like, well, I'm working the Red Sox game Sunday during the day. Can I swing by before I go? I'm like, yeah, sure. He's like, what time are you going to swing by? He's like, well, I'll probably be heading out there like 7:30 in the morning. I'm like, leave in my mailbox because I will not be awake. There's no chance I will be coherent at all. Even if you're in the doorbell, I will not come down and answer it.
Right.
He's like, oh, you sure? I'm like, yes. I'll get them as soon as I wake up.
That's hilarious. I'm Sunday. I'm up.
No way.
I'm up at 5.
No.
5:30.
No.
I
Cat
wish.
starts making noise and I just roll over.
You're lucky. My cats wake me up at 4.
No, that cat knows. She can hang out in the bedroom and stare at us.
Right.
I told her, you stare at me as long as you want. It's not going to make me get out of my bed any quicker because I have an eye mask now, so I don't even notice you're even in the room.
I have earbuds, but the cats still wake me up at 4.
Nope.
Scoops is like bang, bang, bang,
Nope.
bang. He's a little baby.
Nope. You got to teach him.
I know.
It's like children.
They are like children. What about Claire? Does she get up?
No. Claire's a sleeping machine.
Sleeping machine?
Yeah. She sleeps.
When I sleep
when
hard.
She sleeps hard.
Speaking of, I don't know why, the Naked Gun movie comes out August 1st, and the reason I know that is because they were a sponsor for wrestling this weekend.
They are. They're all over the rings.
We definitely got to go.
Yes, it's on the list.
It's on the list. We have to get our tickets.
Yes.
And Blitz Creek, I think tickets are on sale.
They are.
Which I'll get mine as we get closer.
Yeah.
I just don't have the money right now.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's going to... Right now, they've only done a few announcements. Nothing that's getting people too crazy.
Yeah.
It's the beginning.
Yeah. And the regular shows usually aren't as crazy as the luau's or like the
luau's.
big. It's like the WrestleMania.
Right. This one could do well because it's a Sunday afternoon.
It could.
It could.
It could.
I'm excited for a Sunday afternoon.
I know you are because you get to go home and get to bed right afterwards.
It's going to be daytime.
You get to go to bed right after it's done.
Yeah.
You'll be home in bed by 8.
We'll be done by 7.
And I'll be in bed by 8.
If there was a Denny's, I'd be like, oh, let's get Denny's afterwards. But they have good food.
You go to any restaurant, it'll be open at 7 o'clock on a Sunday.
Oh, yeah, but IHOP. They'll close at 7, Mark.
Any restaurant's open at 7 o'clock on a Sunday, you old man.
IHOP's open.
Hey, go to the place that's open 24 hours. It's like it's a regular time of day.
I know.
There'll be regular restaurants open.
I know. You're right. It's we usually when
I don't see anything open after 4 in the afternoon.
We're usually tired when it ends at 10:30.
You are.
I want to go home.
No one else is tired but you and your brother.
You're tired too.
Because the last time I was coming from driving across the state,
were tired.
So I was tired for that one time.
All right, enough of all this. We should get into a Superman review and then our wrestling challenge.
Superman.
We saw Superman on Tuesday.
We did.
Our buddy
the Prime
John
showing.
Got the Prime tickets, which is very nice of him. Obviously, we're going to be seeing Fantastic Four in like
2 weeks.
Is it next week or 2 weeks?
It's like 2 weeks away. Maybe next week.
No, it is next Thursday.
Oh, great.
Yeah, haha. The month is flying by.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Superman. We're not going to spoil too much. I think we're just going to give our thoughts about it like we normally do.
It did like gangbusters this weekend, so I'm assuming most people have seen it at this point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like,
Rocky's seen it, so he can actually talk about it. He won't whine and complain.
Whatever.
So. I know he loves when I mention him on the show. So
he does.
I was listening to this like literally 5 seconds after it's posted. So.
I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yes.
And I do want to see it again. But I know you and John, I mean, I can't speak for John because he's not here, but you didn't seem like you enjoy it.
I don't know. Like I said in our chat, and I've said it after we saw it, I don't feel like the beginning of it was general audience inviting. That was my only thing about it. It's like if you did not, it's like I know everyone knows who Superman is. I'm assuming 90-some-odd% of the world knows who Superman is.
Yes, everybody does.
I'm assuming not all those people know his complete background and origins.
But you don't need to. They tell you.
Well, I know, but it's like it didn't like
origin
there wasn't
stories
anything in the beginning of it that like if I was just starting to get into it.
Yeah.
There's nothing at the beginning of that movie that made me care what was going on with Superman.
Okay.
That was my only down. Like I'd said in the chat, like if they had done like instead of just doing the words at the beginning,
yeah.
If they had done like the newspaper clippings and like had like background like words or something or background voices saying, you know, Superman's been here for 30 years and or something like a narrative, like a verbal narrative and either images or like newspaper clippings to get to that point. I think would have been a better intro than just words on a screen.
See, it's interesting. The words on the screen didn't bother me.
It didn't bother me. I just didn't like the way it went across because it wasn't very it wasn't interesting.
The only thing I agree, I'll meet you halfway on this, Mark. I'll meet you halfway. For me, it took me a good 30 minutes because it was like a freight train.
Yeah.
We hopped on and you went.
Yeah.
So it took me, because I'm old, it took me about 20 to 30 minutes to kind of like, my mindset was like, oh, we're just going.
Yeah.
This is happening. I don't know, my brain had to readjust, but once I was on board,
it's like you jump in,
fine.
it jumps in like middle of a season kind of thing.
Middle of a fight.
Yeah. Well, like yeah, but like middle of like a story.
Yeah.
It doesn't, there's no like,
you're
the
right in the action.
preamble is too much.
You're right in the action.
That doesn't really get to, and the other thing that kind of, and I heard this, one of the vloggers I watch just posted an episode where he talked about seeing it. He went with his parents to see it actually, because his dad's a huge Superman fan. And he made the probably the best point that I like heard of was that, and I felt it, but I couldn't really like think of how to explain it. Like anytime there was drama, it felt like anytime there was like an emotional moment, it never really had like a full payoff. It's kind of like they'd get to the point and then like, oh, battle, or ooh, some random thing happens. It never paced. Paced itself in a way that.
Thinking back, because we saw it on Tuesday, for me, I would say my favorite emotional moments was him with his parents, with his dad, and his dad having a conversation with him. And then at the very end, when he realizes it wasn't like, even though his real parents had a notorious, like kind of like agenda, a message that he was not
privy to. And then hearing like James Gunn after the fact, like interviews about the movie, like that was like the one decision he made.
Yeah,
was to make them like the bad.
They
guys.
weren't bad, but
they were not like great people. That they were like, hey, go to this planet and basically bring Krypton back.
Right, but if you think about it, if you're an alien from another planet and you're sending your son somewhere, you're like, man, we hope he continues our legacy.
Yes,
we hope he will bring Krypton back. This is our hope. But because he didn't have that full message,
yes, he only got the first part.
He got the first part, and
was the hope.
That's what he lived his life by.
Yeah.
But then when he realized, oh man, that's depressing.
Yeah.
But that's not who I am.
No.
My parents wanted me to that way.
Yes.
But I think that's where
the nature versus nurture situation.
Right. But also his parents, his parents that brought him up.
His Earth parents.
That I thought that was kind of very nice. It was a nice payoff at the very end. That like. That's what's driving him now.
Yeah,
those people, not this message that's just on repeat of these people.
Here's the other thing. Like, isn't Superman like from Indiana?
Smallville.
Yeah, isn't that like Indiana or something?
Oh, I don't know why.
Their voices of the parents.
That's what they would sound like, Mark.
That I don't. I've.
Yes, that's
don't
what
know,
Southern. That's what middle.
They're not Indiana. They're not Southern.
Yeah, but that was.
Indiana's not from the South.
That's.
His mother was very Southern sounding.
Yeah, but that's what they would sound like. They would have. I think it's
I think
unrealistic that everybody
them.
would just sound normal, have no accents.
Well, not saying no accents, but I think that with their accent was her accent was a little bit of a choice. Not a major thing, just one of those things. It's like, whoa, that kind of took me out of it.
I think it was kind of nice, and plus, it's like it's got that Southern hospitality. They're
not Southern. They're in Indiana. That's like Canada, like right next to Canada. That's not South.
Anyway, I don't know. Should I look this up? We don't have our producer. We don't have our producer. Okay, where is Small?
I'm gonna say Indiana.
Where's Smallville located? Kansas.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
So you were
I
wrong.
want to say it was Indiana.
It's Kansas.
Okay.
So there you go.
That makes more sense.
Okay. I thought the cast was great overall.
I wasn't a fan of the Jimmy Olsen choice.
Dude.
Acting was great.
He was great as Jimmy
I
Olsen.
still think like making Jimmy Olsen a ladies' man was kind of an interesting choice.
It was kind of fun.
It kind of threw it off a tiny bit. It was kind of like weird. It was kind of a weird vibe.
Well, like he was ladies' man.
Because he looks like the derpy, like nerdy guy from every other Superman.
Yes.
But he's like a ladies' man for some reason.
Well, what made it funny is because the wrong girls really wanted him.
I guess. It was just very strange. I did agree with John's thing of the Lex Luthor anger really wasn't warranted in the movie. It was never like explained why. Besides the fact that he was an alien. There was no other reason why he didn't like
He was getting all the
Superman.
good press. He was like, and he was just he's just like a rich, jealous guy.
It just was very.
And he
it just
wanted to
wasn't-
take Superman down.
Like if
a
there had
notch.
been more like preamble explanation of why he didn't like Superman, as opposed to just, oh, you're an alien and you get good press, I don't like you.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do you all of a sudden want to like clone him?
But also,
and
don't forget the weapons.
Attack him and go after him.
He was
and
part of the whole
I know,
agenda
it was just
with
very
the weapons.
much like too much happening without any kind of reasoning behind it.
So Superman gets involved with this conflict.
Yes.
But Lex Luthor is actually working with the government to sell weapons that would
which they
he
never
would
explain
profit
that
from
until
this
like
conflict.
3/4 of the way through the movie is where they kind of like figure this out. And then that's basically like them saying like, oh, this is why Lex Luthor is mad at Superman.
Yeah.
Is because he's trying to destroy this plan. It's like, well, that could have been something that could have been figured out earlier or explained earlier why.
Well, I don't think Superman knew either. Maybe
it was just really I don't know. It was just kind of.
I mean,
a lot of like drop in, just assuming you understand things.
Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong in some aspects. I'm saying it can't, like, it's not perfect. And I think there's two mindsets here. For me, it's because I enjoyed it so much, I can overlook those things. But I think if someone goes into this and they're not enjoying it as much, you're going to pick on
I enjoyed
those
parts
things.
of it. I didn't like not enjoy it. It was a good movie. It was like a good popcorn movie.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
It just wasn't like.
It's not your favorite.
Not my favorite.
It's fine. It's not, like I said, it's not everything's for everybody.
Yeah. I also am not gonna like a lot of people online are saying like, oh, DC's back to being blah blah blah, and this is what's like now. DC's already off to a bad start, and blah blah blah. I'm like, it's one movie.
Well, it's not a bad
start. Need more than one movie to
Okay.
decide if the universe is gonna work or not.
First of all, I would not say it's a bad start because if you look at the audience score, the critic score, both fantastic. It did gangbusters, one of the second biggest comic book movie openings in history. It is off to a good start, but that's what you want, just a good start.
Yes.
Like Iron Man 1, not a perfect film, but it was a good start.
Yeah.
Right? I think it got better over time, and I think if all Superman needed to do was be good or beyond good.
Yeah.
And I think it can grow from there. You can't come out of the gate like hot 100%.
No, exactly.
Because then you'll never ever.
Yeah. And there was nice little things like
beat that.
at the end they take Lex Luthor off to Belle Reve, which is where Suicide Squad is kept.
Yep.
And Creature Commandos are kept.
And we have Supergirl, which was
Supergirl
great.
appeared
I
randomly.
She's next.
She got a movie coming. So,
She got a movie coming, and I like how it's different. She's a little bit more messed up. She's
more
like
of a disaster.
A disaster. You find out who Crypto's owner is, which was kind of cool. I mean,
I will admit the one like downside of Supergirl is that Crypto's going to be in it again. And
dude, Crypto was awesome.
Oh God.
How do you not like Crypto?
I think I've full turned from dog to cat person. Like
I'm a cat person, but Crypto was awesome.
Annoying character in the whole movie.
Wow, I love Crypto. He was my favorite. He was a standout. If I had a dog, I'd want a dog like Crypto.
A flying dog?
Yes. That means you take flying poops.
Nice. Yeah, I'd enjoy that. Sitting on the porch and poop.
Just poops flying on people's head. Anyway, that's fine.
Missed opportunity.
What? Flying poops. Yeah, there could have been a flying poop gag.
Could have been a flying poop gag.
There could have been.
That could have been I mean, that's really hitting the bottom of the barrel. But
no flying poop gags. I enjoyed Crypto. I mean, I don't know. I had a good time with it. Like, I don't know. It brought me back. Like, okay. For my journey for Superman, we had Snyder. But before that, I actually saw Superman Returns.
The Brendan Routh.
With you.
Yeah.
And I remember I liked it. And I remember you didn't like it.
I hated it.
And I know
the thing is,
it was not very good.
And it's my own issue. The very first superhero movie like any of us saw probably was the original Superman. Like I grew up on those movies.
Yeah.
Like my dad also was a huge Superman, Christopher Reeve guy.
They set the foundation for the genre.
I want to say like probably one of the first movies I remember seeing on VHS was the original Superman.
Yeah.
If not on HBO.
Probably. I've seen them.
So those movies I remember growing up on. So through my own fault, probably, I compare all of those movies, all these new Superman movies to that in some way. And they don't give the same vibe or the same feelings I had from seeing that movie first time.
See, Superman Returns had that.
It had it, but it wasn't like completely
It wasn't a good
there.
story.
It wasn't a good story.
No.
It had the feeling of it, but not the story behind it.
I think I walked out of that going, man, I liked it because of what it gave me.
Yes, I just never had the chance to do what it needed to do.
It wasn't a good story. No. And I think over time, I've come to realize that because I've watched it numerous times after. And, it's still a fun movie to watch, but it's not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, like, the Zack Snyder stuff really never resonated with me at all.
It's too dark.
Very dark.
Too opposite of what
Superman should be.
Yeah, Superman's supposed to be hopeful, supposed to be light, supposed to be like actual light, like the light of the universe.
Colorful.
Like the light of the universe. Like he's supposed to be what you're aspiring to be.
Yes.
Not like
emo.
Yes.
He was very depressed.
Which kind of
gray, sad.
We kind of had that in Superman, the one where he fought himself. I want to say there's Superman 2 or 3.
Oh,
where he fought
are you talking about 4? 4 with I think that might have been 4 when he fought himself.
4 when he fought himself?
Might have been.
Oh.
I don't know.
I can't remember which one it was. But I enjoyed that fight, but then where he goes to the diner afterwards and eats, which was pretty funny.
Yeah.
But yeah. I just didn't. Yeah.
So even I'll say like I said before, no shade against Zack Snyder. He tried to do something different. Some things work, some things don't.
Yeah.
For the most part, though, Superman never resonated with me at all in that world. So for this, I was just like, man, this is what I wanted.
Yeah.
This is what I want.
Yeah.
Is it perfect? No. Could things have been a little bit different?
Ultraman was kind of
he fought himself.
Afterthought.
Well, Ultraman was himself.
Well, I know,
it was a clone.
Because it was obviously, because he got into the Fortress of Solitude without any problems whatsoever.
Right.
So it had to be a clone of him to get in there.
Because he does have his DNA.
Well, I know, but you didn't know that until later on.
Right.
But he just walked right into the Fortress of Solitude without any issues.
Yeah. And he was.
How else would he get in there unless he had Superman with him?
He was the only thing that could beat him.
Yes.
Because in the beginning of the movie,
and
he's
they had
down and out.
The guys telling him what to do.
Right, the robots.
Yeah. And the other thing I wasn't a fan of was they didn't what was the warranting of the Lex Luthor followers? What was their Endgame? Like, what was the thought process behind that? Like, they never really gave them like an explanation of why these people were all just blatantly, blindly following
his
Lex
workers.
Luthor. They weren't like really his workers, though. They were kind of like his like
lackeys.
Yeah, like minions, kind of.
I mean, every great villain has lackeys and minions,
but not like a whole like army of them.
Look in real life. There's a lot of people like that now.
Yeah, but it's just like in the story though, there wasn't any impetus of that. There was no like these people are all joining up with him because they're going to like they kind of hinted at it with like the technological like utopia
they're tech
thing.
Bros. Yeah,
but they weren't
bros.
like ever given like a reasoning for why they were all just there. It was they were just like, oh, they're there.
They're just there.
But like, okay, so what happens to all these people after Lex Luthor gets taken down? There's all these people, kind of like the same like issue I had with Mysterio in the Marvel universe. There was like all these people that were former Stark employees that like teamed up with Mysterio.
Yep.
But there was never a reason given why they decided to all team up with Mysterio. And then after Mysterio was defeated, there was like nothing given to where these people all went.
You remember he has a big dialogue and he's like, basically,
well, no, I know,
they
but
created
they never
these
like
things,
after,
and then Stark took
but then afterwards, when Mysterio got defeated, there was no like these people all just like got forgotten about.
Well, they'll go unemployment line.
That's what I'm saying.
But they're
but
tech
like,
bros,
no
so they're not. They're gonna be fine.
I know,
and
but it's like that weird thing of just that they don't.
I think you can't tell stories for everything. I agree that maybe I would have liked a little bit more for the people on Superman's side from the what's it called? Is it Daily Bugle or Daily Planet? Daily Planet.
Daily Bugle's
Spider-Man. Daily Planet. Like I liked the whole cast, but
they were given no reason for being there.
It would have been great to have more of.
They were like just there. They were just there to like explain the story away.
You know what it reminded me of though?
Like, why did that random guy get pulled in with them to go on this helicopter thing? Like at the end with the ship. She's like just grabbing, like this random guy gets grabbed to go with them on the ship.
Well, because he's going to report, I guess.
No, it was this other random guy that was on the ship with them. They randomly grabbed this black guy to go on the ship with them.
Yeah, he was part of the planet. Daily Planet.
I know, but he was just like a random guy like
he's
He's like, hey, you're coming with us too. Like Perry was with them, yes, but there was another guy besides that they just grab and take with them. And it's like, wait a minute, why is this guy important?
I'm gonna say
all these other people are gonna be like squashed by this building collapsing, but save this one random guy for some reason.
I guess they just want to save.
And what
people.
was the point of the other female reporter?
She's just one of the other reporters.
And the guy from Saturday Night Live, like.
Oh man,
what was the point of them?
I love them, but yeah, they could have had.
There was like no reason for them being there.
Yeah, they could have had a bigger.
The guy just threw them in just to say random lines.
Yeah, it was just kind of quick comic relief.
Yeah,
not much.
Which
else.
really didn't mean anything to the story or do anything for the story whatsoever.
It reminded me of Spider-Man, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, where when Spider-Man was Peter Parker working with the Daily Bugle, you had this cast and characters that were doing things, but they were never the main event until Spider-Man 3, really.
Yeah.
But like Spider-Man 1 and 2, you dipped in, you dipped out, and they were just there doing things. That's what it reminded me of. It's just this, they're all working there. I wish we knew more about them. I wish we got more of them. I wish we got a little bit.
But Bo Bennett, especially, like his character had no point in there. Beck Bennett, is that what it is? I can't remember. Whatever
He's
it was.
my favorite.
He was like on Saturday Night Live for like a season or two.
Yeah. No, he was on for like 5 years.
Was he? No,
yeah.
Again, didn't really resonate. Didn't really stick with me,
Beck
unfortunately.
Bennett was amazing.
Well, good for him. But his character did nothing for the story whatsoever.
I agree with you there.
And the blonde chick had no.
I agree with you. Well, she
like
just
I didn't even know who she was or why she was even there. Like, what was she even doing?
Looking good.
But like, was she like a reporter?
Yes.
Like, did she do the fashion section?
Maybe.
No explanation of who she
Maybe Beck
is.
Bennett does the sports.
Why she's around. Well, I know he was a sport reporter because he mentioned it.
Yeah.
But besides that, there was no other reason for them to be in there whatsoever.
She could have been the entertainment.
Even Perry really didn't have any, like, basis.
I agree with you in all this. I agree with you.
That was the only parts of it that like really threw me off. Like when we got to those parts,
didn't have much to do.
Even Lois Lane's character really, like, besides the fact that she just loves Superman, which we understand.
No, I liked.
But like
what I liked about Lois Lane, she actually was diving in, doing journalism. She was actually interested about like pushing Superman to be like, you can't just go do these things. And Superman's pushing back, saying, but why not? Like she's actually wanting, there was friction between them. It was kind of nice. They weren't a perfect couple. I mean, in the very beginning, you have that they're kind of pushing back on each other.
And I will say, like, the one, like, anti-James Gunn thing I'm not a fan of, and this is even with Guardians of the Galaxy and Peacemaker, is I'm going to throw a dramatic dialogue section in the foreground, and in the background is going to be this big battle going on.
But that was funny.
That's just like happening.
He
does this every movie now.
No,
it's kind of like,
I don't remember.
All right, we get it. You like to have like these weird dichotomies.
That was a fun.
You literally
that's
have
a fun piece.
A creature attacking this town, the city.
But the Super Friends were taking care of it,
and they're just flying around doing things, and Superman's just there having a conversation.
He said, Lois was like, "Hey, what about that?" And he's like, "They got it. I know,
but it's kind of like
nothing."
Yeah, but the people still might die, and there's like the city's being destroyed.
I think Superman was there.
A lot of destruction happened in this movie.
Oh,
and
I know.
Nothing was ever mentioned of it.
Oh, whatever.
Like people complain. I remember there being things about Avengers where people got like all up in arms about all the destruction of the city and all these like lives that were lost, and there was no like ramifications of it.
That was DC because Superman and Zod fought so much they were crashing buildings. And I remember.
So they're doing it again. They like sawed a whole city in half basically, and birthed a black hole, which is still underneath the base of the planet, basically.
Right.
Because they didn't solve the black hole issue; they just closed the rift.
I think sometimes you just be like, it's a comic book movie, just enjoy it. I'm sure maybe it'll be brought up. We don't know.
After credit scene was a little useless too. That the two buildings weren't aligned.
It was fun.
Really,
it's just so funny. It was, you know what? It's
like a joke to make a joke.
It's just a shawarma thing. Like
I guess
shawarma just didn't do anything. Yeah. All right, I think we gave our. We don't want this to go on forever.
Yeah, just a bunch of small things that built up to me not having as good a time as I wanted to have.
All right, fair enough. Mark, give me your final thought and give me your rating, and then I'll give you mine, and we will move on.
All right. So, Superman, again, like I said, it wasn't as great as the first one, 78 Superman, which I don't think anything will be. So I'm not judging against that. But you do have to a little bit judge it against all the other Supermans because this is the first of this new story. Mm-hmm. So there's always going to be that like comparison.
Yes.
It was entertaining. I wasn't like completely bored by it. There's a lot of small things that kind of, like I just said, built up to keep me out of enjoying it completely.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I give it like an 8.
Okay.
It's not the worst. Like I said, it's the best DC movie I've seen in a while.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah. I mean,
it gives me hope for the future of DC stuff.
I can't think. I mean, The Suicide Squad was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Peacemaker was a lot of fun.
But Peacemaker's a show, not a movie.
Yeah, it's still, but okay, you give it an 8.
Yeah.
Like, for me, I was like, the only thing I was comparing it to.
I will throw
like,
in 2. It's probably one and done for me. I'm not going to rewatch it ever again.
Okay. I do want to see it again. I'd like to see it in the theater one more time.
I won't see it in the theater again.
For me, it's a 9 because I was looking at what I gave Thunderbolts because Thunderbolts was what it was.
Amazing.
It's funny you said that because you gave it an 8.5, and when our review was, I don't know, I wasn't.
See, I think for the review, I would change my number.
You did not come out of Thunderbolts. You were like, your review was very negative.
I've rewatched it, like, and other people watching it, and watched other people watching it, and I think
no, but
I think I would.
You did not like it.
I know. I feel like I just didn't give it the chance that it should have gotten.
It was weird.
So I would probably give it a 9.5 now as opposed to an 8.5.
It's weird. I gave it a 9.5. Yeah. You give it an 8.5.
So I'd probably boost it up.
Well, I can change it if you want.
Yeah, change that.
So I was for me, I'm going, okay, Thunderbolts, I was like, man, Marvel, they needed a good movie because they've had some duds. Thunderbolts was like, man, they did something different. I appreciate that. It was really good. I gave it a 9.5. And then I'm like, man, Superman, I enjoyed it just as much as Thunderbolts. But for reverse, Thunderbolts was depressing. Thunderbolts was about midlife crisis. Thunderbolts was kind of sad. It was like the sad Avengers. It was a bunch of like losers.
Dealing with your stuff.
Yeah, but it was a bunch of losers who just didn't know what to do with their lives anymore.
Yeah.
Right? And Superman
People that needed a second chance
is the opposite. Hopeful, fun, entertaining. It was bright, colorful. And I'm like, I give Superman a 9. Thunderbolts I gave it a 9.5. I give Superman a 9. It would be a 9.5 or a 10 if the things we just talked about were there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't. But I didn't expect it to be.
Yeah.
I expected this movie just to do its job, and for me, it did it. And I hope it gets better.
I wanted more Hawk Girl too.
Yes, I like Hawk Girl. I like the Justice Gang. I like Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern.
Yes.
I really like. I want to see more of this.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them are going to be in Peacemaker season 2.
Yes.
Which is fantastic.
Yes.
I forget the actress's name who played Hawk Girl, but she was in Last of Us season 2.
She is in Last of Us.
So it's kind of like her year.
Merced.
Yeah. She was fantastic. So I give Superman a 9. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a movie I will revisit, and I can't wait to see the future of the DC, because I think it's just good to have good movies on both sides. That's what I think. All right.
Isabella Merced.
And she's fantastic in The Last of Us, and she was fantastic in Superman.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Let's put an end to this review.
Yes, it's now time to dive into...
It's now time for the Geekonomics Wrestling Challenge.
A busy weekend of Great American Bash, followed by Saturday Night's Main Event, followed by Evolution, preambled by SmackDown, followed up by Raw last night. Oh boy, does WWE, when they take over a weekend, they take over a weekend.
Oh my God. I am like, I've watched so much wrestling.
There's a lot. So, we're going to dive into Saturday Night's Main Event first.
Yeah.
First off, we had the Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre match. Also added to that match, because it's Saturday night, or a SmackDown, I should say, was Jelly Roll in Randy Orton's corner, and your favorite Logan Paul ending up in Drew McIntyre's corner.
Yeah, so for SummerSlam they're going to do a tag
So we
team.
knew that was happening.
Yes,
going into Friday.
Yeah, I knew it.
We knew things were going to be different.
This
so
is very
with that,
reminiscent of who's the basketball player? Godzilla. I was thinking of
Shaq?
The other
Dennis Rodman.
Rodzilla. It was Rodzilla and Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Yes, up against Karl Malone and Diamond Dallas Page.
Yeah, and it's funny because I have that. I just watched that match.
I was wondering why you made that reference, and I figured
Yes.
that's probably what would happen, and you just watched that match.
Yep.
That was, I think, a
NWO, a WCW match.
Yeah. Was it like a Stampede or something?
It was like a summer thing.
Yeah.
Like Bash at the Beach.
Bash
at the Beach.
Yes.
That's what because they had all the beach stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
That's what it was.
Yeah. The coolest one that they ever did was they had it in the middle of a pool, the ring in the middle of a pool.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
So the guys had like walk out onto like an island basically where the ring was. And a couple of guys got tossed into the pool.
That's cool. That's a good idea.
That was like
I like that idea.
We used to go down to Myrtle Beach. It was like a big thing. I remember it being like a whole thing, like maybe down in Florida or something. But anyways, Randy Orton took down the win after all the craziness.
Yeah.
Then Logan Paul came in and went after Randy Orton. And then Jelly Roll finally decided he needed to get himself into this.
Yes.
And he took out Logan Paul. And then Drew McIntyre claymored Jelly Roll.
Yep. And yelled at him.
And then yelled at him and said, "This is what you get for wanting to be a wrestler."
Yep.
And then that in turn warrants them having a match at SummerSlam.
Oh boy, it's gonna be fun.
Tag match.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yes. So kind of find out too, Jelly Roll has been working out at the Performance Center for like months now.
He lost a lot of weight
as part of his weight loss journey.
Yeah.
So there you go. If you're really rich and you're best friends with The Rock, you too can work out at the Performance Center for free. That's what that boils down to. And get a spot on like a major pay-per-view.
Well, he was at WrestleMania as well.
Yes, yeah. Needs some acting lessons, but besides that, it was great. Next up, we had the Seth Rollins versus LA Knight match.
Oh.
Which unfortunately ended prematurely because Seth Rollins ended up messing up his knee.
Yeah, and he took the pin. He took the fall.
Well, because he wasn't going to win because there'd be no point in
but
that.
I wasn't sure if they were going to do like Liv Morgan. They just She walked out. She
Yeah.
couldn't do it, and he was just
Well, Seth decided. You could tell Seth
Yeah,
was like,
Seth
"No,
was
we're
like,
gonna
I'm
finish
just-
this."
I'm gonna
And he,
finish this.
Basically, just told LA Knight to pin me. Like they even like caught it on camera, like him being like, "Just finish it." Pin
yeah,
me.
like
And LA Knight's like, "What? I'm not supposed to." And he's like, "Just do it."
this would have been a Seth win.
Yeah. So unfortunately, none of us got points for that because we
No.
all had said that.
My brother
he was
got
going
that
to
right.
win.
No, Mark got that right. One of our
yeah,
viewers,
yeah.
he did pick LA Knight,
Oh, there you go.
which is the only person.
Yeah, because I think everyone else, between all the sheets, everyone else picked Seth.
Yeah.
You picked Drew McIntyre to win that first match, so you lost a point there.
Yes, I'm the only one.
You're the only one.
I didn't see where Friday after SmackDown, I was like, I picked wrong.
Yeah, it happens.
You know what it was? This was a thrown together match.
It
I
was.
mean, it was really.
It was a match just to make the whole Saturday Night's main event was basically like just thrown together to make an event.
It was. It was.
Then we also had the match that was added after we had did our picks last week.
Mm-hmm.
Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso.
Yep.
Solo, of course, won that match.
I picked Solo.
Why would we all did? Except
No,
for
I think Josh picked Jimmy.
Josh picked Jimmy
And it's
he was
like,
like,
why?
he just wanted to have something.
But
He
it's
just felt
2
bad for him.
points. You don't mess with 2 points.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, so yeah, so Josh did not get that.
No, he did not.
But yeah, so that was the match that happened. And then the final match of the night was the Goldberg versus Gunther match for the championship. Of course, Gunther won.
Everybody saw that coming.
It was probably the least entertaining match of the night.
You know, okay, let's hold on.
The whole show was kind of bad.
I was like, okay, it was a fun match to watch because Goldberg saying goodbye. And
Yeah, but that was like,
but honestly,
why?
it wasn't the best match comparatively when you saw what happens on Evolution.
Yes, Evolution. We did have bonus points after that took place before Saturday Night's main event.
Yep.
With the Great American Bash.
Yes.
The NXT Women's North American title. Sol Ruca, the champion, up against Izzy Dame.
Yep.
Sol Ruca won, so you got points for that.
Yep.
As well as Josh, I believe, got points for that as well.
You know what? I was watching NXT after we did these picks.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh my God, Izzy Dame's gonna win.
I know.
Really?
Right? They set it up like Izzy was going to win. That's why I picked her.
And guess who Izzy Dame? The whole time going, she looks like someone I know. She looks like someone I know. She looks like the GM from Shorzy.
Oh, yeah, she does. Yeah, yeah.
And the
yeah.
whole time going, is that
Yeah,
this?
good point. It's
Oh,
not.
it's not. But
No,
like
but it does look like
she
her.
looks like the GM from
Yeah.
Shorzy.
And then the NXT title was Obafemi up against Inamura. And Obafemi, of course, won.
And on NXT, they really hit it home. The how do you pronounce his name? I don't pronounce it.
Inamura.
Inamura. He was gonna win.
Yes.
They had a little montage of
Yeah.
everybody wishing him good luck.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did I pick wrong?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So you didn't.
I
so
did.
there you go.
Yeah.
Moving on to Evolution.
Yeah.
The Battle Royal took place in the weirdest of spots of the show.
Second to
I
last.
thought it'd be like one of the first things out of the gate, but they saved it till later on for some reason.
It was fantastic.
It was really good.
It was fantastic.
Brian somehow picked
Stephanie
the correct answer on that one.
Oh, yeah. I knew it was going to be her.
Oh, yeah, I knew she would just randomly be in it.
Dude,
anyways.
it was going to be her.
Claire picked Nia, so
Yeah.
I picked Bianca, which if I had known after Saturday Night's main event, and Claire even told me like I should have reached out to you guys and asked if I could change mine, because if she was going to be the referee, she wasn't going to be in the match. But I was like, that's fine. I'll take the hit.
You could have.
I know, because I would have probably picked Stephanie. at
I
that
knew
point.
Stephanie was. They're propping her up.
There was no other person really in there.
She's the hot thing right now, and I mean, I thought her win was fantastic. I thought the whole match was unbelievably well done.
Yes. And then they had the Jade Cargill Naomi match.
Mm-hmm.
These aren't in the order of the way they happened, of course.
No.
Jade Cargill, of course, destroyed Naomi.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Which then led to something happening later in the night.
Yep.
So we all picked Jade. I'm pretty sure we all picked Jade.
We picked Jade. I
Yeah,
mean,
we all picked Jade.
you have to make Jade look good going into it's
What's also the great way
SummerSlam
to
in
wrap up. Like if
Clash in Paris.
Yeah, but if they had done the story that I was thinking of when they talked about it, it made sense the way they did it. It's like you're wrapping up that story. So now you're moving Naomi away from those two, and now they can do their own thing.
Right.
Next up match on our list, the NXT Women's Title, Jacy Jayne versus Jordynne Grace. Jacy Jayne had the Fatal Influence in her corner, and Blake Monroe was in Jordynne Grace's corner.
So I watched NXT, and I'm like, oh my God, they're really pushing Jordynne Grace. And I honestly, after this match, Jordynne Grace deserves the belt. She's unbelievably talented.
Yes.
And I think, I don't know what they're doing. Obviously, they're going to push her out further. Blake Monroe is the new hot thing right now.
Yes.
Blake Monroe, I hadn't seen wrestle at all. I was like...
She's from AEW.
Yeah, she was like...
And she was a very, very good villain in AEW.
Well, we have her heel turn.
Yes. Because it makes sense, because she's not a good face.
But with her, with Jordynne Grace, I'm watching going, okay... When they wrestled together, I was like, okay, she's not wowing me. She's good.
Yeah.
But near the end, I think she got better. And I was like, okay, she's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't like Jacy Jayne and the Mean Girls.
Fatal Influence.
Fatal Influence, I call them the Mean Girls. They're not my favorite. But like, when Blake Monroe turned heel, hit her with the belt, I'm like, ooh, this is going to get interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm almost thinking Blake Monroe does not want to wrestle Jordynne Grace for the belt.
No.
She wants to go after Jacy Jayne.
Yes.
So I like that angle. I'm on board.
Yeah.
It was a good match, but I really think Jordynne Grace deserves a belt. I don't know what they're waiting for. She's like unbelievable.
Yeah.
It was still a good match. And I picked right, but I was going into that match I picked wrong.
You did pick correct.
Yeah.
Then we moved on to the women's tag title match. Raquel and Roxanne up against Charlotte and Alexa versus the Kabuki Warriors versus Zarya and Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did not go with my thought process on this one.
What was you were Charlotte?
Because I was leading Charlotte and Alexa.
A lot of people went that way.
Yeah.
A lot of, and I'm like, why? Why?
Well, because why would you put them together if they weren't going to win the belt?
They just need a tag team.
But why would you like basically do a whole storyline with them becoming friends if you weren't at the end of it?
Did you see Alexa's shirt? We're not friends.
No, but I'm saying, but why would you not do that if you were not going to have them become the champs together?
You know what I think? Because after this match, I really think that this helped Charlotte because people were on board with Charlotte.
Yeah, well, it's a way to bring Charlotte back to people caring about her
face,
again. Or even just acknowledging her existence.
Her being a heel was horrible.
Yes. Well, she's not good anywhere. But anyways, Judgment Day took down the win.
Yes.
So
I knew it.
We got points. I believe Josh got Judgment Day as well.
Yeah.
He picked Jordynne Grace to win that last match. The women's IC title match was next. It was actually the match that kicked off the whole show.
Yep.
Becky Lynch versus Bayley versus Lyra. Lyra, of course, was very technically sound.
I'll say Monday Night Raw, her and Bayley, that was a fantastic match. Like, I thought Lyra is picking up steam. There's, like, more people on her side.
I equated Lyra during Evolution, and Claire kind of got a little mad at me about it. And she was like, that makes no sense. But to me, it makes complete sense. Lyra is Io Sky without personality.
I don't know, it doesn't make any sense.
She's technically sound, and she's like an amazing wrestler.
Yeah, we've said this.
But
me and Josh have been saying this.
She cannot get out of her own way when she opens her mouth.
She just doesn't have a good mic presence right now. But I think...
And she's not interesting.
But I think the beef with Becky and Bayley has helped her because after this match, and especially Monday Night Raw with her winning, and I thought Bayley might have had a chance.
Yeah.
The audience was on her side, which it's been a slow burn.
Yes.
In the beginning, nobody was chanting.
And the
now
one nice thing is
she
didn't come to the ring covered in feathers.
Right.
So she wasn't molting the whole match.
Yeah, there was no molting.
Which was great.
No molting.
Because that's one of my biggest pet peeves is the fact that she molts during her matches.
Becky's pin on this was fantastic.
Yes.
That was a cool ass move.
Yes.
Right? I thought that was cool.
Yes. I mean, the only thing that I'm not a fan of is like, okay, so now we're back to Lyra Becky again.
It's SummerSlam.
And it's like
we're
there's got to be more to this. I'm hoping there's more added to this than just Lyra Becky.
I know.
Because that's not moving the needle for me. And if Lyra ends up beating Becky at SummerSlam, then my next question is, what was the point?
I don't think she will.
But I'm saying, it's like, that's like, it's like, why were we through all this for the past 6 months?
Right. I don't know.
Lyra just gets the belt back.
If
and
Lyra,
Becky goes back to wherever Becky was, and Lyra just
but the momentum
goes back to being second tier.
The
no one
momentum
cares.
behind Lyra right now is good. So I feel going to SummerSlam, if they continue it and Lyra does win, I think it gave her that push. The people are on her side. I think when she first won the belt, people were just kind of
One thing I do like is the fact that they're actually making that belt important.
Yes.
And making it worth something, whereas the U.S. women's belt is on Julia. And to be quite honest, when she came out for the Rumble, the Battle Royal, I was like, oh yeah, she's the U.S. champion.
Me too. I forgot too. Because what's her name had it for so long.
Chelsea had it for forever, and actually made it seem important.
Chelsea had it, but then
Selena took it, and no one cared.
Yeah. You know, honestly,
if anything, it needs to go back on Chelsea because
agree.
that's where actually people would actually care about it.
Yep.
Because she has the personality to make it worth something.
Yeah.
Like Julia is a great wrestler, but again, doesn't really have the personality right now. I mean, she has the look and everything.
Yeah.
But she's not,
she's not doing anything with it.
She's not really doing anything with it.
Right.
And who's gonna go after her?
Anybody. I think she's
you
beatable.
Throw anybody.
She's beatable.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Well, now, I mean, someone could go after her. No, who the hell is going to go after her? Because Naomi cashed in.
Yeah.
So now
Jade's
what?
going after the belt. Bianca's in that mix.
Yep.
There's Charlotte and Alexa doing tag team stuff for some reason. And you got Michin and B-Fab are out there floating around. Tiffany's got the belt. Naya's off doing
Naya's going to go after the
championship
belt.
stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like
they got to do something with her.
And now Chelsea Green was on Raw last night.
Yes.
So is she on Raw now, or is that just a special thing?
I think it was a special thing because
reasons.
Well, it's a good match.
We don't cross, Survivor Series is the only time the two brands battle each other, unless random nights that we decide to do it, and other nights where we don't let you, please don't remember that we did it multiple times throughout the year.
I don't know. Chelsea could be coming over around. Who knows? That was still a good match.
Yeah, it was. I mean, that'd be interesting. Chelsea and Becky.
Yeah.
I'd sign up for that.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Or Chelsea and Lyra.
Yeah.
That would at least give Lyra somebody else in that vein of Becky that she could go against.
Well, now what's her name? It seems to be back full time.
Nikki Bella. Yeah.
No, and Trish. No,
Trish is
Trish.
not. No,
she
Trish
retired. That was a one-off. But Nikki Bella's back because she fought Nikki Bella.
Yeah.
And then Stephanie Valkyrie comes out. I mean, so I feel like.
Well, I feel like they're going to do a tag match with Nikki and Stephanie at SummerSlam.
You got to have
Chelsea
them.
And somebody.
Yeah.
So that'll be a thing. But Becky ended up winning.
Yep.
And we all picked.
I think Becky.
We all picked Becky, except for Josh picked Bailey. Josh not have a good night.
He loves Bailey.
Not have a good night. He does love Bailey. Speaking of people that people love, next up was the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany Stratton up against Trish Stratus, and I believe we all picked Tiffany.
Yep.
And we all got it correct.
And I will say,
Tiffany just destroyed Trish Stratus.
This match was what you wanted out of the Goldberg match. Trish Stratus got a very nice send off. It was great.
Trish Stratus also more capable of performing.
Wrestling, yes.
Whereas Goldberg was not.
He was dying.
He was basically falling apart as the match happened.
Yes.
Body parts were literally breaking on him as the match was going on.
This was actually a fantastic match. These two women are fantastic. I think Trish Stratus did a great job of just having a nice one. Goodbye. It was a nice farewell match.
Yeah.
It's good.
And then we came to the Women's World Championship match.
Holy smokes.
And entering this match, our friend Brian was riding a clean
sweep. I had a
clean sheet.
Yes.
A perfect sheet was in his
I texted you guys, I'm going into the final match with a clean sweep.
Oh, I knew it as I was watching it on Sunday night. And I literally turned to Claire and I go, good Lord, if Brian gets another perfect sheet, I'm going to bust something. I'm going to break something because this is ridiculous.
Oh, we all got it wrong.
We all got it wrong
because something major happened.
Because Naomi cashed in.
Yeah.
As Io and Rhea had probably the best match of the year. If not a candidate for best match of the year.
I agree with you. 100%. You know what this match reminded me of? the reason I fell in love with wrestling again was with Rhea Ripley and Nia Jax at Royal Rumble in Australia. That match was unbelievable. This match was right up there. It's like they both put on a hell of a show, and it was like, oh my God, how could this match get any better?
And the spots were warranted. It wasn't like they just did things to do things.
Right.
Like everything had like prominence to it and had like actual like motivation to it.
Yeah.
And like in the near falls and the going out into the crowd stuff and jumping off the things
it's
and
fun.
doing all this
It's
stuff.
so good.
And then actually like getting to that point and whoever decided to make Naomi's new song sound very similar to Seth Rollins' old music from back in the day.
I mean,
at the beginning,
it's got the heavy metal.
But at the very beginning, they both have that same kind of like, but like Seth's original music when he cashed in at WrestleMania, it's very similar type sounding.
Did you think it was Seth?
That's what I said at first. I'm like, is Seth Rollins coming out? And then I was like, he's hurt. He's not coming out. Why would he be cashing in on
dressed
the
as a woman.
Why would he be cashing in on the girls?
Paul Heyman's dressed in pigtails.
We're cashing in. But no, so that was like very cool. And then Naomi runs down, cashes in.
Wow moment.
Has a tiny bit of a stumble on the cashing in part because they rang the bell twice and then no one could hear because the crowd was so loud, which made it a little bit more dramatic that like they had to ring it twice because she couldn't hear anything.
Right, the audience was
because the crowd was
crazy.
off the hook.
Yeah.
And so she clobbers Io with the case and then takes out Rhea into the ring post.
Yeah.
Does a split-legged moonsault. 1, 2, 3. Naomi's now your champion. Then as of Monday, we set up a triple threat match at SummerSlam.
Oh my God.
Naomi versus Io versus Rhea.
SummerSlam?
You watched that, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I watched it this morning.
When I said it, like, it felt like it was the first time you heard it.
No.
So I was like, oh no, did I ruin it for you?
It was also happened at 6 o'clock this morning. So my brain was like,
sense.
oh, okay.
That makes sense.
But SummerSlam is turning out to be fantastic.
Yes, it's only like 3 weeks away.
Oh my God.
It's the first weekend of August.
Yes, and it's 2 nights.
Yeah.
And a lot of these can be hard to predict, I tell you.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one.
This is going to be a tough one.
A lot of points in the line.
Yeah, well, we had a lot of points on the line.
Speaking of points.
Yeah, no.
Because of the cash-in on the women's side, 2 of us got bonus points.
Yeah.
Bryan got none.
No.
So Josh and I both got 10 points.
Yeah, which is cool.
For different reasons.
Yeah.
I picked Evolution would be the cash-in location, and that it would succeed. And so I got those points. Josh said that the cash-in would happen on Io and that they would succeed. So that's where he got his 10 bonus points.
Nice.
So we already had 10 bonus points going into the night.
Okay.
As of that. So with that, Bryan ended up getting 18 points for the night.
Yes.
I ended up with 16 points, which then in turn into 26 points because of the bonus. Josh got 12 points for the weekend.
Yeah.
Then I had another 10 points onto him, which gave him 22 points.
Wow. So you guys leaped me.
Let's see what's going on. Jen, your friend Jen, got 16 points.
Yep.
Claire picked up 10 points for the weekend. John O, a new contributor.
Johnny O from Double Axe Handle Smash Podcasts.
Okay.
That's what, yeah.
All right.
He's another podcaster.
Nice. Got 11 points.
Yep.
Former manager of former restaurant that you worked at.
Yep.
Mark B chimed in with 8 points. And your brother Tony, don't know what he's drinking out there in T-ville, only got 6 points.
Yeah.
I don't know what he was doing over there.
Yeah.
He's just throwing darts at a wall and hoping he gets it.
It was a tough one for him.
So all told, we'll start with the fan side of things.
Okay.
The fan side of things is a little jumbled because some people jumped in late.
Yeah.
So they're not in the whole time. So it's a little bit different. Jen's got 45 points. Claire's got 31 points. Mark B's got 17. Tony has 13. And of course, John O just started, so he has 11 points.
Not bad.
Now for the real points.
Okay.
For this guy right here.
Yes.
End of the year. Josh is sitting at 49 points.
Wow. Okay. Good for him. I'm happy.
Bryan finished the whole weekend with 59 points.
59?
Yes.
That's good. Now we're going with Mark.
I have 57 points.
You're 2 behind me.
2 points behind you.
You know what? I'm 59. I'm like, okay, he's either tied.
I would have went in 12 points behind you, but because of the cash-ins,
Wow.
I moved up to 2 points behind you.
That saved your butt.
So.
Wow. Things have gotten good.
Yeah.
Wow. You needed that.
I did.
Because I was like.
So. Also.
SummerSlam's going to be intense.
I still technically have a shot at getting all the men's points.
Well.
Still technically. It's still a possibility.
Don't we all?
Josh does not, because Josh picked CM Punk to win the Money in the
I have
Bank.
Seth Rollins.
You have Seth Rollins. I have Seth Rollins.
Yes.
We both said Jey Uso would be who we'd cash in on.
That's not going to happen.
It's still a possibility.
But yeah.
It's still out there. It still could happen.
Okay.
I picked him cashing in at Survivor Series, I think.
Yeah.
I think I got to double check. You have him cashing in at Raw.
Yeah.
We both have him winning.
Yes.
So there's still some bonus points available.
Still.
Josh has CM Punk cashing in on John Cena.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
So as long as the cash in happens on John Cena, that technically could
He could get 5 points.
get 5 points for that.
Yeah.
He also has that Survivor Series and him succeeding. So Josh technically can get 15 points if Seth Rollins cashes in on John Cena at Survivor Series and wins.
But okay. But
So he'd only get the 15. If he'd gotten
gotcha.
CM Punk had won it and did it, he would have got 25 points because he would have got the extra 10
Gotcha.
for his guy winning.
So we have possibly some bonus
there's still
points.
some bonus points
on-
floating out there.
Yeah.
But I cashed in 2 years in a row on Money in the Bank bonus points, and it could save my butt again.
I got it too last year. It's Tiffany.
I know,
Remember?
but I got the full boat
You
last year.
did get the full boat.
So yeah, so
I'm
went
at
from being
59
a 12-point difference
to a 2
to now a
point.
2-point difference going into SummerSlam.
Wow.
A 2-night SummerSlam.
And it's going to be a lot of 2-pointers.
A lot of 2-pointers.
This was a lot of 2-pointers.
Yeah.
What's Josh got? 49?
Josh has 49. He went from being
He's 10
20
behind
points
me.
behind you to being 10 points behind you.
Wow.
So SummerSlam could get very, very interesting.
I like it
The
when
pressure's on.
the
Pressure's
pressure's
on,
on.
Brian. No more you coasting along with your
coasting along. What are you talking
10
about?
point lead.
Dude, you don't I think about this daily. Okay? There's no
There's
coasting.
a difference between you and I. I don't think about this at all.
I think about this daily, and then
I even forget to bring my belt out now because that's how less I think about it.
I'm
You
constantly
bring this one now, so I'm like, well, I don't need to bring mine
I'm constantly
until next year when it's actually like the
right.
ongoing belt.
I'm thinking about it I'm thinking about the storylines. I'm thinking about like where SmackDown gives us, what Raw is giving us, because I'm so engrossed in it, and I really want to win.
Yeah, I've been thinking too much about it. That's why I figured. I even said to Claire, like, I overthink it too much.
You do overthink it.
I try to make up my own storylines.
You do.
Which are better than some of the storylines they come up with, but I shouldn't be doing that.
No.
I should just be trying to figure out their storylines.
You have to. Because sometimes that's where I falter, because I was like, man, I got those 4 sweeps in a row.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I was like, okay, well, this is where and I'm like, I screwed my sweep. But
I did have basically a clean sheet. I basically had a full sweep up until the Women's World
You and me
Championship
both.
and the Battle Royal, which was kind of a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Because usually could have, at the time when we picked, it could have been basically anybody.
Well,
'cause they had
NXT is when they announced the entire roster.
Well, they also, yeah. If I had done it after that, I could have had a better chance.
But I just knew. I just had a feeling.
Yeah.
She's going to rock.
Yes.
Like, it's going to be, and that's why I was like,
Then she's your new favorite. So
yeah.
Devil's Kiss is your favorite move in the history of the planet.
Best move in the biz. Best move in the business. Yeah. I know, it was a fantastic weekend. It was, oh my God, I can't wait till this weekend. We have D&D.
We do.
At our friend John, we're going to go to his place with his new D&D
house
table.
With his new table.
Ooh.
We'll put some pictures on the Facebook once that starts happening.
That's going to be interesting. We'll see how that all goes down.
Yeah.
Should be a lot of fun. And
It's BYOC, so that's going to be fun.
bring your own chili.
Chair.
Oh, yeah. I'm bringing 4 chairs. He's got 4 chairs. So
Yeah.
we'll be fine. And I got to get ready for the show because the show is in 2 weeks.
I know.
I found a lot of cool stuff I'm bringing, but I got to do pricing still, and I still got to get organized.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah. And Matt's working on a new thing that will be possibly debuting at that show, or at least definitely debuting at Terrificon. So.
Nice.
So yeah,
Should be good.
there's a lot going on there.
This summer, it feels like it just started, but we're halfway over.
I know.
We're approaching
It's
August. That's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
I don't like it.
Me neither. It's the fun of getting old.
I know.
Time flies.
Time flies when you're having fun.
That's what they say.
Ah.
But as always, we're going to wrap up tonight's show with the classic, be safe, be well. It's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and Brian needs to go take a nap.
I got to go to work. I need to take a nap.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
See you next time.
Please like, please subscribe. Good night, Rocky.
Bye, Bobby.
Good night.
John Boy.
No, you got one more goodbye.
Josh. See you later.
Bye, Josh.